Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm right outside my castle here in my survival world. I know I've done a lot of streams working on the castle, and I haven't just done a regular video in a while, so here's a regular video to take kind of a break from that. We're going to be working on it some more in the next episodes and streams and stuff, so there's probably a lot more of that to come since it's a pretty big build. But today, there's just a few tasks I want to work on in this world because of like updates and stuff kind of change the way things worked, or there's a few things that I just want to upgrade. So the first thing is my piglin trading farm isn't, it kind of gets stuck sometimes. I mean, I haven't really used it in a while, but I do want to upgrade it so I can actually like get the resource out of it because it does give me gravel, and I do need gravel for concrete, and I think I'll need more of that in this build. So that is one of the main things we need from it, but there's other resources too, and I think the storage system's a little small, so we're gonna head over there and make a few edits to it. So I'm at my Palin trading farm here, and before we fix the issue with the farm, I actually want to show you what it is, which will involve just running it. I don't actually have any gold, so I am gonna need to craft up some golden ingots from my farm up there, which it's it produces nuggets because I don't actually kill the zombie piglins myself. So I'm gonna need to craft a bit of that up. That's something I also wanted to do because I don't really have like a solid supply of just crafted ingots. I have them all in the nugget form, so I'm gonna take a little bit and craft those up. I crafted all the gold nuggets into gold ingots, and I put a row of gold ingots in the chest here, and it filled up the hopper. And let's activate the farm right here. So the hopper is just going to slowly distribute the gold. So um, it'll put it in the droppers over here. And the issue with the farm is that when the piglins drop their like loot and stuff, it detects it with the comparator, but sometimes the hopper gets overflowed with loot and the comparator gets stuck and then it doesn't fire the gold, so then the system stops. So the droppers are filled up enough now so that I can actually start activate the farm. So there's 44 in each thing, and the hopper will just go back and forth, back up and collecting from the chest here and slowly doing that. But to start, I have to click this button, which activates the dispenser once. So I'm going to let it run for a little while and see if it gets stuck. So the first module of the system has stopped working because the piglin must have gave too many items at once, so the pulse carrot was stayed on for too long, and it didn't shoot out another piece of gold before he shot his next trade. So then the system stopped completely. I think some of the other ones are broken too. So so yeah, this is something I need to fix because if I want to do like a lot of gold at once, I'd have to continue hit the button to reset it. So yeah, I think if like those two are broken, the middle one, the far one. So I'm gonna just get rid of the redstone. I think there's like two ways I could fix this. Like maybe put like a hopper minecart under this, so the system like gets rid of the items faster, or make it into a clock, or just make it send one pulse, instead of being like every time it sends us new items. But that I don't think that'd even work, with my knowledge of redstone at least. So I'm gonna tear down this redstone, just make a clock, because that is the simplest solution I think, and then I'll see if the system works. Okay, so I've cleared out the redstone here and built up a little platform to make a clock. I'm just going to do a regular repeater clock. So to do that, we're just going to place the repeaters. I don't think we'll need the button mechanism of this anymore to like activate the droppers to start off, because the clock will just be running all the time, I guess. Hopefully that doesn't cause too much lag. I got quite a lot of repeaters on me. I don't actually know how much I'll need. So I will have to test this a bit. There's probably an exact perfect amount for how long it takes them to trade, but really anything just to make it not get stuck is fine with me. So this this in theory is like a pretty like long repeater clock. Let me see if I have get a redstone torch real quick, or a lever or something. I can just go like that, and we'll just test this with one, and see if it gets stuck. Well, actually, it wouldn't get stuck. Well, the problem would be if I don't want the gold to despawn. Like, I don't want to stack up too much gold. Uh, but I don't want the piglins to like not be trading when they can. So I'll actually just look at the front here. There's quite a bit of gold in here. Okay, so to see how much gold there is, I think right here is where the dropper shoots out the stuff, and yeah, this is a bit too fast. I think that it will eventually despawn after a while. I don't know how much gold I need to put in the system for that to happen, but I think it should be a little bit slower. So if we just, I guess we can just, how is the good way to extend this? Okay, I just made the platform a little bit bigger on the ends here. So let's test this out and see if there's any, like, gold, like how much the gold buildup is. This should be quite a long time, so, what's a good way to get back up there without flying? We could just do this. Let me open this up again and see if there's any gold built up at all. So he picks it up immediately. And then shoot, and he picks it up. So I think that's fine. If there is a little extra delay that isn't necessary, that's okay. This is still pretty fast, I think, and if when there's 5 going, I don't think I'm ever gonna really fill up more than that in a chest at one time. I don't know how much stuff I'll need, but I kind of wanted the system to be good for, like, future projects and stuff, to get, like, a ton of resources. The next thing I'll need to do, I guess, is extend the chest system somehow by, like, splitting it or something. I'll figure that out and make the clock a bit more pretty and attached to everything, and I'll just show you the end product. And finished. So I've doubled the storage system. Well, I got rid of like 2 of the top chests, so I kind of just split it with another chest, I don't know, like a double chest right there that went into 2 hoppers, so it'll go into this system once this side's full. I also, one thing that's kind of annoying about this is that it's not sorted. I don't really want to make an item sorter for this farm since it's not that big. So, like, I kind of can just, you know, like click on blocks like that, and then it kind of sorts them, and I can just move into another chest. It doesn't have to be perfect, but, so I can kind of just get the things I want. It's, not too difficult, and I did kind of test to make sure that it could go into both sides. So, I think it may be random, the, like, flow of items. I'm not entirely sure, but if we go up here, I think I got the timing pretty perfect, because if you look at this, oh, okay, is the gold's empty? I think it's probably empty at this point. But when I was looking, let me see, I'll get a piece of gold real quick and show you. So I have a few stacks of gold. If I just put it into this one, it doesn't need to be perfect, but this is just for an example. So if you see, it fired, and then he'll throw it, and then right afterward, another one gets shot out. So I think the timing's, like, basically the exact thing that we'd want. And I'll just leave this clock going. I think it's fine like that. Yeah, I don't think it'll cause too much lag since there's not too much stuff here. And I'm just gonna leave this button here just so I can remember what the old kind of failed design was. But yeah, this farm, I'm happy that I fixed it because I kind of annoyed me, and I wouldn't really use it to its fullest if I didn't make these changes and stuff. So if we ever run out of space in here, I can always just put, like, just kind of an area of war chests, or split it again, or something like that. So let's go on to the next part of the video. I'm at my creeper farm, where I have actually a few issues with the farm. The first one is the light levels have changed in one of the newer versions. I don't know if it's 1.18 or 1.17, but the light levels have changed where mobs don't spawn in level 7 or lower anymore. So this farm isn't as efficient, and also I believe I built it wrong originally. I think I made the platform 1 block too big on all the sides, which is probably, like, really lowered the rates, because now, like, the mob would just get stuck at the end and wouldn't actually fall off unless, like, another one ran into it. So I'm gonna need to fix that. I'm not sure if I could just, like, add a block here so the water goes, like, 1 farther out, because I feel that may be a bit easier. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to cheat the system a little bit. I'm not sure if this will work. First of all, this will stop off the water like that. But if I just get rid of some of the trapdoors here, it should extend one block on each side instead of having to break the platform completely. So, yeah, so see, it kind of just extends it. There's quite a few blocks now that, like, other things can spawn, which I think is kind of bad for the farm. But I feel like this fix is easier, and plus the platform's a little bigger this way. And the water still goes away fast enough, so I'm gonna make that change to all of them, and I think that that'll fix that issue. But then we're gonna have to find a way to make this darker by either extending that or like using tinted glass or just lowering it. I don't know. I fixed all the platforms, so now the water goes all the way to the edge, and the farm should be working better now. I don't know if there'll be like some like other mobs that spawn the few spots in the middle, but even if they are, creepers will still spawn if I'm on the spawn platform, since there's just gonna be, that's the only mob spawning spot there is. There's still gonna be enough to make it efficient. But now I need to make the light level a bit darker, and since tinted glass is now in the game, I do think I want to use it. Oh, there's a creeper right there, and I do know where a few geodes are. I have the coordinates of one that I found while mining in a stream. So if we head over to that, I think we can get a decent amount of shards from using fortune. So maybe I'll go head over there and see if there's not even, if I don't have enough, because this probably would require light a lot of it. Because I'd like to like just encircle the whole thing. I think that'd look cool, because I still want it kind of to be visible. Yeah, I'll just head back, see how much I can get. I don't know how expensive it is to make tin glass. I'll have to check the recipe. But I think that'll be a cool, to keep like the visibility shown, but keep it dark and not have to make a gigantic platform. And plus, then I won't have to deal with other lighting stuff like torches that might affect it if I just cover it completely. So let me head back over to the castle. I've stacked 12 shards, which I do not believe will be enough for the amount of glass I'd need to cover the whole thing for the creeper. And I don't know if I have any sand. I have some sand, and I don't know if I need glass. I probably could buy some. I feel like I made some at some point. I don't know. I can put a few in here. We're gonna have to head down to the geode. I do want to check the recipe, though, for tin glass. I haven't actually made that much tin glass, so I don't even... Is it even gonna be here? So it's two shards equals like one piece of the tin glass. So I'd probably need like at least a row of the stuff. So quite a bit. I'll probably have to maybe AFK at the geode a bit, and I guess I'll just let this glass... I definitely have glass somewhere. So that's not a problem. We'll find that. So I'll head over to the geode. I don't exactly know where it is. And I don't know if it'll... I don't know if I could just go in the hole I already made to it, because I don't really remember that is. So I may just dig straight down to it with the coordinates I have. So the geode should be right here if the screenshot is correct. So I'm just going to head straight down and hopefully hit it. It's pretty deep. I think it's right at the bottom of the world, since I was strip mining right at the bottom. I don't know, like... This is like the only real geode that I know of. I didn't take a screenshot of any of the other ones I found, and I don't really want to look through my past live streams to find it. So I'm just going to head down and just wait at this one until I have, I think, enough. And maybe we don't need to make the entire thing covered with tin glass, maybe just a few strips if it takes too long. I think that'd still look cool. So let me just get down to the bottom. So I actually have the wrong coordinates here. It's actually positive 348, and I accidentally did negative. So this is just this is not the correct spot, and I'm out of rockets. Well, I'll just find the right spot. So I dug another hole, and I've made it to the geode now. It's connected to the mine system I made while trying to find diamonds, and my inventory is really messy right now, and I'll probably have to wait here quite a while to let some of these grow. So I might clear out the area a bit, since this is like the only geode I really like know the exact location of. So I'm gonna kind of clear out the area and wait to get a decent amount of the amethyst shards. So I've cleared out the entire geode here. It's, I think, just the like the gemstone things, whatever those are called, left. And I have gotten this many shards from doing that, and I mean this has taken like about an hour to do. Um, so I really just need to collect some of the like ones I haven't collected yet, and this is the stuff I've got from mining out the geode, which we'll probably use for something eventually, and it's good to have these like smooth basalt and calcite because I don't think you can craft them. I'm not sure about that, but I may just kind of AFK here for a bit and collect as much as I can. You get quite a bit from each one, so it shouldn't. I mean, once like they all start growing, it should like be pretty fast because there's a lot of them here, and I think this actually looks really cool. Like the way they kind of just glow in the cave. It has a really interesting aesthetic, and I'll make a farm probably here eventually. But for now, I'll just wait here until I get a decent amount of the shards and then make some tin glass. I've obtained 8 stacks of amethyst shards, so I think that's enough for the amount of tin glass we'll need. I don't think I'm going to do the whole thing tin glass because that will take a lot of these, but I think I'll have like a few like main slits of glass to show the farm out. So I'm going to head back over to the castle and craft those. So I have the glass I need, so let's just craft them right now. And we got 4 stacks from that. I'm gonna get some stone bricks too, because that's gonna be like the other part of the blocking out the light. So I need a few stacks of that. That hopefully is enough. So let's head over to the village and see how much glass we can put on it. I'm at the creeper farm now. I need to see how tall this thing is, like for how many blocks of tin glass I need to make like one pillar upwards. So let's see. I'll just go to the side. So it's about 16 blocks, I think. So maybe just a strip of like 3 to start, because it'll have to be like 1 stack per side since there's 4 sides. So let me fill in the 3 strips right here. So this is the design I guess I'm going for. It's like a nice little slit into the farm, so you'll be able to see it from all 4 sides, and I think that's pretty cool. It'll be a little less open, which I don't know if this is good or bad, and if it gets like glitched due to chunk boundaries or I loaded out bad, I'll have to break in, but that's fine. I kind of have to do a little bit in there anyway if that happens. But this, I think, is pretty good, so I'll do it on all 4 sides and see what it looks as a whole, because I think that'll have a bit of a different aesthetic than just one side. Alright, so this is what it looks like with all 4 sides built. I think it looks quite ominous, but I think it looks cool at the same time. I don't really know. I'm gonna leave the overhang part just to kind of remember what it used to look like, or I think it looks fine either way. Kind of like the button with the Piglin farm. It's just like a remnant of what the farm used to be, but yeah, I think it's built correctly. Is this overhang longer? Did I build it? Yeah, I think I did this farm. I kind of probably messed up like a few of the measurements on it when I originally built it, so I might adjust that. I'll do that right now. I want to make sure the roof is like the same on all sides, because that's gonna annoy me. I believe I fixed it. I think this was just one short, like this whole diagonal and front part was one short of the other sides. So it should be correct now. And now that these farms are upgraded, I think I'm going to do a little bit of AFKing at some of my farms and make sure these 2 that I upgraded worked. And also do a little bit of villager trading. So let's get into that. Both farms seem to work well, which is good, and I replenished my fireworks and spectral arrows and carrots from the farms and just in general. This episode was mainly just to get some stuff that I needed, like that I kind of just wanted to get done that were kind of bugging me, and I feel like we've made some good progress. I don't know if I'll do another video kind of like this later, because like there's other stuff that I probably want to upgrade in my world. Like my villager trading hall is pretty good, but I don't get a ton of emeralds from it, and if I want like a lot of a specific item, I can't really do that with my current setup. It's kind of just like
get anything you want from the villagers, not like a ton of something. So I might want to make that upgrade at some point, but hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and bye!